Dads, how did your own son put you in your place? Being a single dad is the best thing in the world because I get to teach my son all the amazing ways to pick up girls. But for some reason, my son disagrees with my methods. We were at the grocery store, just picking up the basics, when I spotted her near the produce section. She was examining avocados like they held the secrets of the universe. And I thought, this is it. This is my moment. I turned to my son and said, watch and learn, buddy. He looked at me with pure horror in his eyes and whispered, Dad, please don't. Too late. I was already walking over there with the confidence of a man who had nothing to lose and apparently zero self-awareness. I tapped her on the shoulder. She turned around, smiled politely, and I hit her with my best line. Are you an avocado? Because you're the good kind of fat. The smile vanished instantly. She just stared at me like I had personally ruined her day, then turned and walked away without saying a single word. Behind me, I heard my son absolutely losing it. He was doubled over in the middle of the produce aisle, laughing so hard he could barely breathe. I walked back over and said, that was just a warm-up, I'll get the next one. He wiped his eyes and said, Dad, please stop talking. We made it to the checkout line, and there was another woman standing there, scrolling through her phone. I wasn't about to let my son think I was a failure. I walked up, took a deep breath, opened my mouth to say something smooth, and before I could even get a word out, she looked up at me and said, please don't. My son hit the floor, literally collapsed onto the grocery store tiles, laughing so hard he was gasping for air. The cashier started laughing too. Even the guy bagging groceries was trying not to crack up. I just stood there, paid for our stuff in silence, and walked out with whatever dignity I had left, which was approximately none. We got to the car, and my son was still wheezing. He looked at me and said, Dad, I love you, but you're never doing that again. I tried to defend myself and said, you were throwing off my energy. He shook his head and said, no, Dad, you were throwing off everyone's energy. I told him he was grounded for a week for disrespecting me. He smiled and said, worth it.